My boyfriend is Italian by birth, but American by heart. He's deep into computers and hacking like I am, and was just promoted to one of the most sensitive spots in the NSA. He's so valuable to the agency, he's followed around the clock by his own Secret Service detail. It's been weird having my first real relationship in the prism of a fishbowl, but it is what it is. I'd been in the bridal suite because I was sharing a room with Basia on the night before her big day. I'd exchanged my dress and heels for jeans and a t-shirt because I couldn't handle the discomfort for one more minute. Then, walking through the hotel lobby on my way to meet Slash, I saw them. They weren't doing anything illegal or overtly suspicious. They weren't even standing together. Instead, the three of them were spread out in the lobby, crowded with people, but all were sweating like crazy, even though the lobby was well air-conditioned. They glanced around furtively, as if they were scoping the place or looking for someone. They never indicated they were together, but the regular eye contact with each other confirmed they were definitely operating as a team. A team of what? I supposed it could have been as harmless as three guys spreading out to look for a friend or a girlfriend, but that wasn't the vibe I got. While processing all of this inside the span of about 5 seconds, my inner alarm went off and I froze in mid-step. The guy the farthest from me noticed first. His eyes met mine for a fraction of a second before he and his friends abruptly melted into the crowd. I did a 360 in the middle of the lobby, but all were gone. What the heck? Frowning, I went into the bar. It wasn't hard to spot my boyfriend, especially when most everyone else in the bar was looking at him too. Although he perched quietly on a bar stool, he commanded attention. Maybe it was the way he sat, his back straight, his dark eyes constantly assessing the room. Although people didn't mind looking at his jet black hair, square jaw, and well-toned physique, they seemed hesitant to meet his gaze. I suspected it was because he gave off a slightly dangerous vibe. Tonight, dressed in a white shirt and dress slacks, holding a drink in his hand, he could have easily been posing for a Vogue Italia magazine photo shoot instead of waiting at the bar for his geeky, jean-clad girlfriend. His gaze landed instantly on me when I walked in. My heart skipped a beat when he rose to greet me. When I reached him, he pulled me in for a kiss, running a hand down the back of my ponytail. He smelled good, like a mixture of citrus, soap, and cologne. I leaned into him and pressed my lips against his, feeling the scratch of his 5 o'clock shadow against my chin. It didn't matter that we'd been dating for months. Every time he kissed me, I melted. Still, he knew me well enough to immediately sense something was wrong. "Cara?" he murmured against my mouth. "What's up?" It boggled my mind that he could tell that from one brief look. Either I was going to have to work on a better poker face or resign myself to the fact he'd always know what I was feeling. I put a hand on his chest and lowered my voice. There were these guys in the lobby. They weren't doing anything, but I got a feeling. He nodded. He trusted my instincts as much as I trusted his. "Descriptions?" "Male, all aged between 20 to 27 years maybe. 2 Caucasian, 1 Hispanic, all average height, no overt tattoos or markings. One of the Caucasian males had a navy blue knit hat on, a dark t-shirt, and blue jean shorts. He had some facial hair, a partial beard, I think. The others both had dark hair, white t-shirts. Sorry, I couldn't see the front of them to see if there were any markings. And shorts. All of them were wearing sandals. My descriptions could have fit half the population of a hotel at the beach. They're long gone now, Slash. They noticed me looking and disappeared." "Wait here." Slash walked over to speak with 2 guys sitting at a small, round table, his Secret Service tail. The agent on the right stood and went